Hey guys, Peter Franson here. I wanted to give you an update on the CGC Plays YouTube channel, the gameplay focused channel for Christian Geek Central. It had been my pattern for, I don't know, a year or two to have weekly tabletop board game installments of like playing through games on Wednesdays, and then on Thursdays have video game let's play type of material, although not consistently through any one game. And a shift is coming. First, I'm going to continue doing tabletop gaming content. I'm going to be focusing on 4 Against Darkness, and that production has already started on that, recording those sessions. I've got new components. I'll put an image up if you're watching the video version of this to kind of give you a little tease of kind of what my setup is going to look like. But in getting those things set up and experimenting with some new editing software and stuff, I've discovered that not only do I edit things different afterward, but it also leads me to kind of record things differently, and I won't get into all the details of that, but basically there's kind of a learning curve and just a different way of doing things that I'm having to adapt to. And so right now my progress and the resulting content that it's yielding is much less than I had been with the old way of doing things. But I think long term, this will yield a stronger result, and that I hope you guys will enjoy. So I would ask for your patience, as it's going to be maybe 2 months or more before that tabletop gaming content gets going again. But once it starts up, the idea is that I will have built up a kind of a backlog of tabletop gaming sessions so that I can reliably have something out every week following that same campaign, instead of kind of the accidental break that happened over the last few months. That's one of the reasons why I decided I needed to change the way I'm going about making my tabletop gaming content. So long term, once that starts back up again, and hopefully not longer than 2 to 3 months from now, it'll be consistent going forward, and you'll be able to count on tabletop game campaign playthrough content from me every Wednesday. I think it will continue to be when we get back to it. The video game content is also going to be changing soon, mostly to focus on complete playthroughs of the main campaigns, at least, of games, probably RPGs pretty consistently. And this is going to change the types of games that I play during my future live streams as well. They'll much more often, I think, focus on a single game for the entire length of a given live stream. I am going to finish presenting the rest of the Summer Insanity 2023 24-hour marathon that I did last summer. We've got about 4 more weeks of that content that'll be rolling out before this change kicks in. And then at that point, I'm going to pick up and finish actually it's all recorded already. I just need to edit it and upload it in installments, but finish my campaign playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, where I am specifically role-playing that playthrough as a Terminator, imagining the kind of choices that a Terminator would make if he were trying to establish world domination for machines in the world of Fallout New Vegas. So that is going to continue. I'll continue adding videos to the playlist, so you can actually go back now and look at that playlist on the CGC Plays channel if you want to start getting a running start as I get ready to get back into that series. But then those installments will consistently come out every week until that entire playlist is complete. And then I'm going to present the archived playthrough of the main campaign of Skyrim as my bitter old wizard Elderast, which I love playing as anytime I get a chance to play a dedicated mage class in a tabletop or video game RPG. That series is complete. I made it for patrons back during, I think it was actually during COVID, when a lot of people were kind of like just hanging out and doing extra internet-y type things. I was doing a little bit of that myself and made an entire playthrough of the Skyrim campaign as Elderast. And so I'm going to be sharing that with you guys for the first time. And that's, as I said, all in the can, ready to go. And that'll be consistently coming out every week after the Fallout New Vegas series. And then, in the meantime, during live streams, I'm going to continue playing Dragon Age Origins and building up kind of like my catalog and all recorded sessions of that entire series. Oops. Gotta go pick up my son now. So once that is done over the next several live streams, however long it takes to finish that out, I will finish the playlist for Dragon Age Origins as the bitter old wizard Elderast. And so Also, in the midst of that somewhere, if you're wondering, I am going to post all the installments for my 2023 Game Save Marathon, which I just did this last November 2023. But ideally, those videos will be posted in addition to these weekly playthrough installments that are complete playthroughs of games. So I'd really like to be consistent in providing, some kind of like a continuing story and continuity as I'm playing through these games. So I'm hoping that these changes will add new viewers to the existing audience, and it's the content, the way that I play these games and talk during them and stuff is still largely going to be the same. Sometimes I'll be live streaming these and just talking about whatever topics you bring up, but along the way I'm also on and off role playing as these various characters, whether that's a Terminator in Fallout or as Elderast in fantasy RPGs. So there's going to be a little bit more emphasis on role playing, which I've found to be fun already, and also some fun continuity that I think will develop, particularly with the character of Elderast. So anyway, that's just a little snapshot about what I'm thinking and planning for the CGC Plays channel. If you have any questions, you can email me, paeter@spiritblade.com. If you're watching the video version of this, you can leave a comment in the comments section below, or however you want to get in touch with me. I would love to get your feedback. But anyway, that's all for now. Thanks. Bye-bye.